Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, February 20th, 2026. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru, Covington, Alsina, and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. You know, I am psyched for a podcast that I'm going to be recording a little bit later this morning. Did you know that the Anne Arundel County Public Schools have an education foundation? I was chatting with Dr. Bedell a while ago, and he mentioned it, and I was clueless as usual, so we're going to find out about it. And here is some boomer trivia for you, and I think this one might be easy, but who is known as the Jewish Elvis? You want to hang tight, and we'll have you that answer for you in just a few, but right now we do have a bunch of news, so let's get into it, shall we? Anne Arundel County Police are investigating a commercial robbery reported Wednesday afternoon at the Wawa on Bestgate Road, right there at Admiral Drive. Police said that officers were called around 1:10 p.m. for a male suspect that entered the store, assaulted the clerk, and took items from behind the counter before fleeing in a tan sedan. The suspect was described as a black male believed to be in his late teens to early 20s, about 5'6" tall, wearing a black mask, a white hood under a tan hoodie, black gloves, blue jeans, and black boots. Anne Arundel County detectives with the Regional Crimes Unit are investigating, and anyone with information is asked to contact them at 410-222-4730 with anonymous tips to 410-222-4700. And yes, this is considered Annapolis, but it is just across the county line. The Anne Arundel County Department of Health is looking for anyone who may have come into contact with a rabid raccoon on or near Holly Drive in Annapolis in the Amberley area. The raccoon was found on February 17th. It tested positive for rabies, and the health department wants to hear from anyone who handled, fed, or was attacked by the animal, or anyone whose pet may have had contact or has any unexplained wounds. The department stressed that preventative treatment needs to start as soon as possible because rabies is a fatal disease once symptoms appear. The health department can be reached at 410-222-7254 Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 4 p.m. or 443-481-3140 after hours and on weekends. And here is probably the best news of the day. The Anne Arundel County Board of Education voted unanimously on Wednesday night to reappoint Superintendent Mark Bedell to a second four-year term, pending contract negotiations and a final approval from the Maryland State Superintendent. If approved, the new term would run through July of 2030, and the board is expected to vote on the negotiated contract by June 30th. Under this current contract, Bedell earns $305,000 annually. Board President Gloria Dent said, "When we hired Dr. Bedell, we wanted a superintendent who could build on what we had here in Anne Arundel County and move our school district from good to great," adding that the relationships built in the community and efforts to improve learning environments have put the system in a much better place. Now, Dr. Bedell said, "When I arrived 4 years ago, I said that I believed this school district could be a premier school district in the United States." And he said that he's looking forward to continuing that work. Congratulations to Dr. Bedell, but more importantly, congratulations to all of the students and parents at Anne Arundel County Public Schools. And this is a story from the Baltimore Banner. The Anne Arundel County Police are rolling out new vest patches that will more clearly identify officers as county police, a change officials said is meant to reduce any confusion with federal immigration agents. County Executive Pittman told the Banner, "We want our residents to be able to tell the difference," while police spokesperson Justin Mulcahy said that the new patches will prominently display Anne Arundel County Police, making officers more easily identifiable to the community, and added that county police do not enforce federal immigration law and will never ask about anyone's immigration status. Now, the Banner frames this change around what it describes as an expected surge in immigration enforcement, but it also reports that Maryland officials remain in the dark on any kind of timing, and the Banner is the only outlet pushing an imminent surge narrative. I guess we wait and see. I'll tell you, here are 3 events to spotlight this weekend, and yes, one of them does involve wearing flannel in public with pride. First, it's the Home Owners Expo. It returns to Annapolis on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday's from 10 to 6, and Sunday is from 11:30 to 4:30. That's going to be at the Byzantium Center on Riva Road. Tickets are $6 for adults and $5 for seniors and active or retired military, and admission is free if you wear a flannel shirt. Why? Well, Richard Karn, best known as Al Borland from Home Improvement, will appear on Saturday at noon. And there is also a Saturday seminar at 2 on spring tree care with Bartlett Trees, Tyler Balderson, plus a full roster of contractors and home service companies. Definitely want to check that out. That's usually a lot of fun. And after flannel, how about some culture? Naptown Philharmonic, Legends in Landscape, is Sunday at 3 p.m. at Maryland Hall. Tickets are $25. Students are always free. And this show will feature Sibelius, Brahms with pianist Dr. William Bloomquist, Jesse Montgomery, and Ravel with dancers from Ballet Theater of Maryland. You can get your tickets and more information at naptownphil.org. And Phil is Phil. And then after culture comes food. Annapolis Restaurant Week kicks off tomorrow through March 1st. It's going to have about 35 restaurants, including newcomers like the Rum House, True Food Kitchen, Julep Kitchen and Bar, and Firebirds. Price-fixed meals across breakfast through dinner with some midweek wine bottle deals at select restaurants, and free weekend parking at the Calvert Street Garage from 6 p.m. Friday to 6 a.m. Monday. You can get all of the details and menus and all of that good stuff at AnnapolisRestaurantWeek.com. You do want to be sure to catch our local business spotlight this Saturday. This week, we sit down and talk with Patty from Biddy and Bose down there on Dock Street. That's going to drop at noon on Saturday. And today on Canines and Crosstreks, we meet Kayla, a wonderful boxer mix who is just nothing more than a big snuggle bug looking for her home. You want to listen to our spot now and then check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon for some irresistible photos and get all of the information on how you can bring her home. And again, don't forget that we have our daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day. We do send it out to your email inbox at 7 p.m. every single night. That is 365 days a year, all without a paywall. It is perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't release a DNB on Saturday or Sunday. And I've got a link right here in the show notes for you. All right, that's it. Now it is time just to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world. And if we do, please leave a review somewhere, or better yet, tell a friend to give us a listen. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, Covington Alsina, and Mac Medics. As for that boomer trivia, and I was pretty sure I knew this one, but Neil Diamond. It is Friday, the weekend is here, and now it is time just to say have a great weekend, be nice to others, do something fun, and keep shopping and eating local. Now hang tight, we have George Young and your Eye on Annapolis local weather report, and then Canines and Crosstreks. All that's coming your way in just a minute.
Have you ever thought, I think I'm okay, but you just want to know for sure? Covington Alsina is right here in Annapolis, helping women put a clear plan around their money, their goals, and their life. For over a decade, they've helped women turn uncertainty into clarity with practical guidance built around real life. Whether you're making a career move, planning for retirement, managing investments, or sorting through tax and estate planning, Covington Alsina helps you get organized and move forward with confidence. And if you'd like to learn before you leave, Covington Alsina hosts monthly educational events, virtual and in person. Learn more at covingtonalsina.com and click events, or call the Annapolis office at 410-457-7165. covingtonalsina.com, at the intersection of women and wealth. Advisory services offered through Covington Alsina, a registered investment advisor. Investing involves the risk of loss and unless otherwise stated is not guaranteed.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Friday, February 20th. A bit warmer today with a little lingering rain and drizzle across the Annapolis region with a nice day on tap tomorrow to get the weekend started. But then it looks a bit more likely that we'll have to deal with at least a little bit of snow Sunday PM into Monday morning. Look for temperatures today in the low 50s, 4 p.m. highs as conditions stay fairly gray with mixed skies and low to mid 50s will be on tap for tomorrow's PM highs. From there, the expectation is for some additional rain to fall Sunday morning before turning to snow sometime in the PM hours as low pressure intensifies off the mid-Atlantic coast, and the end result will be based on just how close to the coast that center of low pressure is, with the general expectation as of today being the Annapolis region will likely see a few inches of snowfall, with temperatures then Monday and Tuesday around 40 degrees for afternoon highs before temps then warm a bit into the mid to upper 40s Wednesday and upper 40s to maybe lower 50s on Thursday. But be sure to stay tuned to forecast over the next couple of days with regard to Sunday's storm, as this one is definitely a bit trickier than normal. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region, so you can always stay weather informed.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Anne Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
Well, welcome back to Canines and Crosstreks. You guys have a nice Valentine's Day? Did your girls have a nice Valentine's Day, Billy?
Had a lovely Valentine's Day. Yes, it was great. Gemma, my youngest, actually had a Valentine this year.
Really?
Yeah, some little kid had his mom reach out and ask if Gemma would. I don't even know what it means. I don't even think they saw each other. Whatever. Right?
Reach out and say, would she be her
Yeah.
Valentine? That's so cute. Did she say
cute.
yes or no?
Yeah, she said yes.
Oh.
Yeah, she said yes. And
Okay.
she called me about it and was like all excited. And I just had to remind her that he will never love her as much as I do.
Oh, my, that's beautiful.
Right?
Did you
It
make
is.
him come in and like talk to you and tell him his intentions?
Yeah,
This little like third grader. Nah.
His little paper Valentine.
What
Did
are
they
your
give out
intentions? Well, it
Valentine's
was
Yeah,
to
what are
Chuck E.
third
Cheese,
grade?
but they're closed.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It was great. It was lovely.
Well, I noticed we don't have a pup with us today or a kitten.
We
What's the
don't.
deal?
What happened?
That's right. We have to do the
But
first.
we're talking about him.
Right. We are going to talk about him, and we're going to talk about her. And it's Kayla, and she is a fabulous dog. She is a boxer mix, and she's white and brown.
I love boxers. You sure?
Oh my God, she's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful girl. And you can see a picture here. But she's only 2 years, 8 months, so she's still fairly young. She's about 45 pounds, that's about the weight that she will be. But she has spent some time in foster. She went into foster when we had our snow fosters, which was great. And everybody said she was the most excellent house guest. So she just meshed really well into the home. She did share that she knows how to sit and shake and actually gives hugs on command. She is crate trained for those that would crate at the beginning. And her activities included snuggling on the couch, running in the yard, and she's described as smart, loyal, and loving to be with a family. So
looking at her online,
she's beautiful, isn't she?
beautiful, brown
Yeah.
and white.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love a boxer.
Wow.
She's gorgeous. She has these beautiful, expressive eyes, too. So anyone out there who loves a boxer, she is just fabulous.
You know, it's funny, as I'm looking through your adoptable animals, I see Charlotte and Onyx, who we had on the podcast a couple of weeks ago. They are still there. They're the only ones names of the dogs that I recognize, which is cool.
Yeah.
It was a dual bonded pair. That's cool. But
Oh, yeah, they're bonded, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I mean, that takes a little bit extra. I'm not worried on that. You know what I did look at? But as I scroll down here onto the cats, I'm not recognizing any of the names from a couple weeks ago when we were at Paws at the Mall.
Oh, yeah. Those cats
So,
have been
This is so awesome.
flying home.
You guys are like adopting cats like it's
We
going
are.
out of business there.
And we
Been on
actually
a cat heater.
they're just like going to these houses and happy homes. So we are actually low on cats right now, which is nice. So we did reach out to some other shelters that may need our help, but you know what? It's the time of year. Here we go. It's the time of year before kitten season that it's kind of just a little bit of a low before, it's the calm before the storm. So we'll see how the kitten season will be because it's been really cold.
Yeah.
So they may not
It
be.
has been cold.
So they've probably been kind of hunkering
What do the
down.
feral cats do when it's like this?
Well, that's the thing. They have to hunker down wherever they can. And obviously,
under a deck or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
So it does.
Hang out.
And all us animal people, those are the things we think about when the temperature is low and we're like, oh my gosh, I hope they're okay. So that's why there's all these wonderful people around that do care for these ferals and either bring them some housing or just put them around because it's hard to catch them. It's not like you can catch them and bring them inside. A lot of them, they want to stay out.
Quick.
So, yeah.
True. I saw a weird patent was applied for by Subaru. And it's for a simulated manual transmission, which had me scratching my head. For fully electric and hybrid vehicles. The patent describes an H pattern shifter as well as a clutch pedal, though neither, this is on their patent application, though neither would be connected to anything other than sensors to detect their respective positions. I'm wondering whether it comes with somebody in the back seat that goes, I was like, what is, I guess it's, I mean, I remember when the EVs first came out, they were like, they had to noise them up because, I
mean, this just could be one of those things where like they thought of something and they were like, I wonder if anybody else has thought of this. And they were like, holy crap, nobody has. Let's do a patent for it just in case.
Just in case.
So 30 years from now, we're going to see fake automatic, it's probably going to be self-driving cars, but to make us feel good, like we're doing something, we're probably just going to have this manual shifter.
Yeah, check out my old school.
And I know hybrids and EVs have been out there and stuff, but I have to admit, sometimes it is a little weird when like my car is making no noise whatsoever. I'm like, is it on? What's going on?
It's definitely weird.
And then I'm turning it off to turn it back on. And the same thing.
Well, we mentioned earlier that Onyx and
Charlotte?
Yeah, we're still there. But and you said last week about Onyx was a trim level,
yes.
And I see that they've got a Forester Sport Onyx coming out, all black.
Ooh, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, it does. Cool. It's dark finish wheels, blacked out interior.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Sounds pretty cool.
Is that 26 or?
It's probably 26.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Lots of good stuff coming out of the Foresters.
There's lots of good stuff.
Are you guys still having that 0% financing?
Yeah, I think so.
Here on February 20th?
Dude, it's so temperamental. I don't know. Like, we've been selling so many of these cars because it's such a good deal that, like, they might take it. I mean, yeah.
I know that.
What date are we on? What's the date?
February 20th.
Yeah, you got to get in here quick because we're gonna run out of the cars, which I think this is probably gonna happen, or they're just gonna stop doing the 0% for 72 months.
I will say that when I came in today, your sublot, whatever you will call it up there, your overflow lot up
top lot,
was looking a little bit light.
I know. I thought the same thing.
Yes, thank you. We've been trying to sell cars.
Well, good.
It's not as much fun to stock when you're out of cars.
The best strategy for lack of storage and parking spaces is just selling more cars, storing them in our customers' driveways.
Hey, SPCA is having a thing on February 27th. I saw it. Pause at the Mall's Smalls class.
It is a Smalls class, yeah.
What are you having?
To teach kids.
Yeah.
And young adults.
Yeah, how to care for and how to handle them and all the smalls, yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I know that chinchillas, because my kid had one of them, are somewhat fragile.
Yes. Actually, all of them are fragile.
I mean, the chinchillas,
but they are. I
was told because they're sort of round.
Yeah.
And their rib cages are if you go to grab them up, you want to make sure that you're sort of scooping them as opposed to grabbing them because you might break a rib.
Mm-hmm.
Chinchilla.
And it's like, yeah.
So that was a type of banana.
Close, Billy. Close.
So that's really kind of cool. But it's called Small School at Pause at the Mall. That's from 5 to 6:30. So that's a Friday night, I think, on February 26th.
And we always get a great turnout for that. We've done that a couple of times, and the kids just love it. And they learn so much. I mean, and it's nice because, we don't just say, oh, take an animal home, but it does let them know what, caring for them and how it would be if they had them as a pet in their home.
And the best part is it's not just like stuff on the chalkboard. You get to really handle
you get to handle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So
I'm emceeing an event that evening.
Really? Or you just don't want to go to the smallest class? Are you trying to get out of the smallest class? Because you don't have to
I don't have any smalls. I'm not going. But no, I do have an event that evening.
Want to tell us about it?
Yeah.
Billy?
It's actually pretty cool. It's purse bingo. Have you ever done it?
Purse bingo?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's really, you play bingo and then I guess you can win purses. I don't know. I'm emceeing this for the Chesapeake Canine Foundation. It's going to be really cool.
Where's that down at the...
it's at Elks Lodge in Severna Park.
Have you ever emceed a bingo game before?
I've never emceed a bingo game before.
Okay, you need to be prepared.
what's going to happen?
There are a lot of people that take this bingo stuff very
As they
seriously.
should. This is going to be
Really?
like cool.
I mean, there's like-
this is going to be great purses,
there's
you
like
guys. It's a
Gucci,
big deal.
like-
Yes.
What other big ones? Kate Spade.
and,
Probably
Louis
Michael
Vuitton,
Kors.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Gucci,
this is a
see
big
what I'm saying?
deal.
Yeah.
The ladies go and they want this
Yeah.
good stuff.
You're in danger. I mean,
I'm in
you've got-
danger?
You've got women that are like fanatic about purses.
Yeah.
They're going to be like,
And then
call
you've
my
got the-
And then
number,
you've got
Billy.
women that
bingo
are fanatic
crowd.
about bingo.
So I'm not going to be the one drawing the,
Oh, okay,
the
so it'll be your
balls,
fault.
but I'm going to be like doing like the. I
Calling
don't really
them.
know what I'm going
So
to do.
you'll be calling the
I'm gonna
numbers.
no, I'm not going to call numbers. I'm going to call the. I'm going to do like
Merchandise.
the.
Oh, look at this
the-
great Gucci purse.
Yes.
It's,
Well,
I'm
I
like
think
the-
there's
I'm the
raffles.
purse
Typically,
model,
there's like
there's
raffles in
raffles.
between.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yes. Yeah, I'm
and
excited
what a great
about it.
cause.
Yeah, so that's why I won't be able to make it to the smalls class.
Smalls,
Okay.
smalls.
Yeah, but
Well,
you guys should come. Guys should come. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I know that Summit School has done that a number
Mhm.
of times down in
Okay.
Bridgewater, and they've made an awful lot of money.
We did it. We did
Nice.
great.
Really?
Oh yeah, we did great.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah, I'm
Good
excited.
luck. I hope that you guys bring in a bunch of
Thanks.
money.
Thanks.
Very cool. Well, this Sunday, the 22nd, it is Hearts and Hounds at the mall.
Yes, it is.
So come walk your dog at the mall.
8
8 to 10
a.m. Get your dog tag from Annapolis Subaru. Bring your well-behaved leash dog.
Mm-hmm.
And, hopefully Kayla won't be there, but maybe she will. I'd like to meet her.
Hopefully Kayla will be in home by then.
We've got it now.
Well, no. No.
It's not going to happen overnight.
It's only a couple of days. Yeah.
But I would like to meet her. I love a boxer dog. They're kind of cool.
They're so goofy. They have a little
They
underbite
are.
usually,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. They're cute as can be.
With the and I did notice on the website that there is a beagle that Michelle might be.
Duke. I've already tried.
Yeah.
Duke is gorgeous.
Duke is-
Absolutely
Duke's cute.
beautiful
See
beagle.
Duke?
Yeah, he's more black than
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just got that velvety
Yeah.
beagle face. He's gorgeous.
very cool. Well, Hearts and Hounds, Sunday, February 22nd, 8 to 10. Walk for the Animals. Put that in the back of your mind in June. We're going to find out all about Share the Love in May.
And we do have another date. Pints for Paws is May 30th.
Oh, I'm going to write that right down.
We just added that in. So Pints for Paws, May 30th at the Navy Stadium. It'll be from 2 until 6. The tickets are not on sale yet, but will be pretty soon.
Very cool. And how is Mel enjoying her retirement?
I'm sure she's loving it. We're missing her, but hopefully she's loving
I
it.
was thinking about that after we left last week. I'm like, oh, wow, 30 years at the SPCA.
38.
Yeah, you corrected me last week too. I'm thinking, what kind of a love for animals
Absolute love.
do you have to have, especially, doing some of the stuff that she did do.
Oh my
with the
gosh, yeah.
euthanasia
Mhm.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like tough days every day.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
But she always focused on helping the animal through, that part of the
Well, it doesn't.
the end of their
just
life.
even intake has got to be really.
Oh my gosh, yeah, because everybody is
Have a
needing to get
story.
their animal in, and sometimes we can't if we're full or if it, there's just reasons that, it's tough. And listening to people pretty much at their worst time of their life, for owning a pet, it's just it's a tough time.
Well, kudos again to Mel for 38
Absolutely.
years at the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I mean, that's quite a legacy she leaves
Mhm.
behind. AnnapolisSubaru.com, 149 Old Solomon's Island Road. We probably have a few more days left to pick up on that 0% financing, which means you can just take the price, divide it by the number of months, and that's
Better
kind of-
hurry
that's kind
up.
of your
It's
payment.
true.
That way, math is hard for some of these salespeople. It makes it real easy.
Very simple.
And do that. Plus, I've also got the wonderful leasing deals that are available as well. Do you prefer, Billy? Do you prefer to lease or buy?
It doesn't matter to me. It just depends on the customer's situation and what their plans are.
I mean, if I'm jazzed for, I'm assuming if I'm jazzed for a new car every X months or X years, leasing is probably the way to go.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, leasing is a good option if you're, cars are a depreciating asset, right? So it's not
As soon as you
something that,
drive it off the lot.
right. So it's not something that you're going to make money on. With a lease, you're pretty much paying for the depreciation of the vehicle over the course of the 3-year period. At the end of your lease, you can still buy it for the residual amount, which is the predetermined value of the vehicle after 3 years, or you can give it back to the bank and get something else. But, with the rate of change in technology these days, it makes a lot of sense to lease versus purchase, because every 3 years or so, there's going to be something new, safety feature wise, comfort feature wise that you're going to want. And, if you're fine with a car payment, then just lease.
That made sense to me because I was talking to a EV car seller. I mentioned, so what's the next one you're going to buy? And she was like, I will never buy an EV. It's always lease. It's just because the batteries are getting better and the technology is getting better. And that makes sense with everything. I mean, we're well past the time when we had
like the Prius when the battery.
You had the push button to pull the lever out to set the AM station and
oh my gosh.
Push it in with the knobs to tune it in and
total blast
so
from the past.
Technology is just really
and roll your window down.
That's right.
Yeah.
Did you ever ride in a car?
I was just going to ask him that.
Billy?
Yeah, my first car was a 1984 Jeep Grand Wagoneer.
Oh yeah, those were rolling windows.
Yeah, so it had
okay.
Yeah, I had to have a boombox in the back seat plugged in the cigarette lighter because it didn't work.
There you go.
Had the old school air conditioning where you open up the windows in the front by the mirrors.
Oh, the little vent windows.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right. They don't have those anymore.
No, they don't.
All right,
I've actually driven a manual transmission before as well.
That's what they call it. That's what the millennials call an anti-theft device.
Yes.
Don't know how to do that. We need to find a home for Kayla. AACSPCA.org will get you started on that. Hopefully she will be at the Hearts and Hounds on Sunday. I know I will be there. Billy will be there. Kelly will be there, I'm sure.
Michelle will be there.
Michelle will be there, and you can get your dog tag.
Dog tags, yeah.
Annapolis Subaru. If you don't want a dog tag, but you want the Subaru part of that, AnnapolisSubaru.com or 149 Old Solomon's Island Road. And this is February 20th, so we've got 7. So we're really on the cusp of March next time we get together. That's spring.
That's right. Almost
spring.
We're almost
We'll take
there.
It. Yes.
March
1st. I know everyone says it's March 20th. No, March 1st in my mind is spring.
Well,
it's melting.
It's almost gone here.
Coming.
This may sound like the Wicked Witch of the West. Melting.
Yeah.
Melting stuff. All right. We'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
Bye.
There are more than 500 pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County that need good homes, and they have so much to offer the rest of us. At Annapolis Subaru, we are committed to helping the SPCA see that these animals stay safe and healthy. All year long, Annapolis Subaru partners with the SPCA to host pet adoption events, sponsor vaccination clinics, and community events. We feature pets on our weekly Canines and Crosstreks podcast. Our associates and our Subaru customers show up in packs at the Walk for the Animals and Lights on the Bay events. You can help our SPCA find loving homes for these pets. Volunteer, donate, foster, read a book, scratch some ears, or rub some bellies. Show up for the pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.